Most people give up too early before they become successful. So I remember back in the day, this was when I was in college, we used to put together a pageant every year that was called the 20 Pearls pageant. Now the thing about this pageant was it was a laughing stock the year before. I mean, we could barely get the parents of the people in the pageant to come out and watch, let alone get people to pay any money for it. So I ended up taking over it the next year, and this was one of the biggest pageants ever. We renamed it to Omega's Next Top Model, and it was like a real reality show where the girls would come out and would be a part of the show, and they had to do real challenges leading up to it, and the girls who got through the challenges, they end up being in the pageant. Now, fast forward to the actual event. What happened was the day of the event, I don't know what happened, people's wires got crossed, but the people didn't actually put in the reservation for the venue at the school. We're there to set up, and we find out that we don't even have the venue, so I have to go talk to the administrator. So I walk up there, and she's not there. So I literally sit there for an hour waiting on her to come back. When she gets back, she's like, nah, I already know what you want. Nah, y'all should have put this in. Y'all got to be more responsible. I'm pleading with her. I'm like, I understand that. I know we made a mistake. And I just literally sat there. I sat there and stared at her until she said, you know what? If you go downstairs and the lady who puts the events on the books will do it, then I'll let you have the event. So I walk downstairs. Same thing. 30 minutes I'm down there going back and forth and saying, like, there's parents coming. We've already got sold tickets. The whole auditorium sold out. We need this to go through. She looks at me and says, nah, y'all should have had this together. So I sat there. I said, I'm not taking no for an answer. I need this to happen. I can't disappoint everybody. She looked at me and said, hey, don't do this again, but I'm going to put this through. And a rush of euphoria went over my body because I was like, oh, I'm the hero. I saved the day. But all I really did was go until failure. I remember Jim Rome had this famous quote, or this famous saying where he said, if you ask the average mother, how long would you give a baby until you try to get it to stop walking? And he said, the average mother would say, that's crazy. I would tell my baby to walk until they succeeded. Until. Most people don't go long enough to succeed. In working out, they have this principle where you can do regular sets, or you can go until failure. And when you go into failure, you find the limits of your actual potential. And most people never find the limits of their potential because they're scared to go until failure. I promise you this, the next thing you're doing, try to go until failure. Try to exhaust every option. Try to go past the limits of what you think a no is, and you'll find that a lot of times your human limitations are not what you think. And you'll find yourself accomplishing a lot more. If you want help with this, all you have to do is comment Fastlane below, and then we're going to send you a free guide to help you as an entrepreneur. It's going to be 10 principles to get you started. And also, we're building free websites for entrepreneurs. We're not going to be doing this too much longer. All you got to do is comment next below, and we're going to waive our development fee, and all you're responsible for is your hosting and your software. Sounds like a fair trade-off to you? Then comment next below, and I'll see you tomorrow.